But Shelly, keto is so hard and expensive. Girl, please. Now, I'm sharing with you the simple keto foods that I eat on a daily basis. I pretty much shop at Walmart and Dollar General because I'm bougie on a bayou, and you can too. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Shelly. I'm a keto dietitian. I switched over from that awful plant-based lifestyle to a keto lifestyle. And P.S. if you want to watch my story, you want to cry a little bit, you want to see how the plant-based lifestyle almost killed me, you're going to want to click on that video. And these are the simple foods that I started to switch to make myself feel better, to cure my migraines, and to lose my final 15 pounds. So here we go. Number one, heavy whipping cream. This is something that I put in my coffee every single morning. I do measure out a tablespoon. A tablespoon is going to have about 5.4 grams of fat, no carbs. And really, a tablespoon is all you need to your coffee. It's gonna make it creamy. It's gonna make it absolutely delicious. This is way cheaper than MCT oil, way better than adding butter to your coffee. It is absolutely wonderful. Number two is pure stevia. Now, I do use sweet leaf, and notice I said the word pure. Oftentimes, companies can cut stevia with a sugar alcohol, or they can cut it with maltodextrin, and that can affect your blood sugar levels. I'm gonna encourage you, when you buy your stevia, look at that ingredient, make sure it is stevia or stevia extract. Funny story, made that mistake one day, and let's say that it was a magazine in the bathroom day, because I don't bring my phone into the bathroom because that's disgusting. Comment below magazine if you don't bring your phone in either. And again, this is at your local Walmart. Number three is avocados. Now, a super confession, I never really ate avocados until I made the switch to keto. And it was one of the first foods that I tried, and it was great. I was scared, but what I did to it was I usually have it for breakfast. So about a half of your medium avocado does contain about 9 grams of carbs, but 7 of them are fiber. So that means that the net carb is only 2 grams. Now, another one of the reasons I decided to use avocado as my fat instead of ranch dressing is that avocados are a great source of vitamins and minerals. It has potassium, which most of us are deficient in. And this is one of the reasons why folks get into keto flu, is because, their electrolytes get out of whack a lot. When I made my transition, I never got the keto flu, and I really credit eating an avocado a day for that. When you do the avocado, you really are hiking up that fiber, and it's such a great source of omega-3s. Studies have found that the avocado can help to improve cholesterol and triglyceride levels. And in fact, here's something to note. A study found that participants eating 1 avocado per day had some pretty beneficial factors happen in their body, including lower levels of their bad cholesterol. For me, I typically have my avocado at breakfast, like I said earlier, but let's say I can't get it in at breakfast, I'll usually have it at night, add it to my salad. Number 4 is REDMOND real salt. You heard correctly, REDMOND real salt. I wish it was my family that made this, but no, this is a mineral salt. Now, most of you all know I'm Cajun. Flavor is very important to me. It's also important for me to look at ingredients. Some of our spices and seasonings can have items we don't want in there. And I really discovered REDMOND real salt only a few years ago. I discovered it at a conference. I tried it and I haven't looked back. First off, it is unrefined, so that means that they don't add any garbage to there. It does have some trace minerals. Again, magnesium, potassium, sodium. These are, again, things that help keep our body hydrated. And I really feel like this is another reason that I didn't get the keto flu. I pretty much sprinkle it on everything because it has such an amazing, robust flavor. Because the flavor is so amazing, you're not gonna need a ton of it. So don't worry about, oh my gosh, overdoing salt or anything. Number 5 is extra light olive oil. This is my powerhouse. This is my winner. So let's talk science. It's high in oleic acid, which is a monosaturated fat that has been found to decrease heart disease and risk factors. I mean, such an absolute winner. In addition, the extra virgin olive oil is high in antioxidants known as phenols. Phenols protect the heart by decreasing inflammation, and you all know that I'm a migraine sufferer, so I gotta keep that inflammation down in my body. I do cook with olive oil. I'm not a big fan of cooking with any other oil, but the reason that I use a light is because it has a light flavor. I do add this to my salads. I really quit buying salad dressing. While I love Primal Kitchen, I usually just add 1 to 2 tablespoons of olive oil to my salads. I also usually add 1 tablespoon on my steamed vegetables at night, and then I add a little bit of Redmond real salt on top of that. We're gonna try to continue with this crazy eyeball because number 6 is tuna. I love tuna. In fact, I actually love seafood, but I guess you could say I eat seafood every day. I am from Louisiana. I love things on the coast. Now, this is one of my few items that may not be a daily item. There goes that contact again. Gosh, dog it. But I do have it at least 5 times a week. It's usually part of my breakfast. So my breakfast is avocado, drizzle olive oil, Redmond real salt, and tuna on top of it. I do mix in a little olive oil with my tuna, maybe a little bit of Primal Kitchen mayo. It is absolutely wonderful, and it is such a quick prep breakfast. I love it. It fills me up. It is amazing. Get plain tuna, check your ingredients. Number 7 is greens, and I have about 2 cups of greens at least per day. Let me tell y'all, I usually buy romaine lettuce, spinach. I kind of rotate it at the Walmart, at the Wally World. Y'all know I'm bougie on a bayou. I grab my fancy paper plate at work. I grab 2 tablespoons of my greens. Yes, I did wash the entire container before. I plop my 1 to 2 tablespoons of olive oil on there, and I am done. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It really is that easy. My lunch is very quick because I work in a clinic. I don't have an hour lunch. Sometimes I don't even have a 30-minute lunch, so it has to go fast. Spinach and greens, 1 to 2 grams of carbs per cup. We all know that vegetables are great for us, have antioxidants. I mean, come on gang, it is a win. Number 8 is chicken. And it's usually chicken thighs, wings, or tenderloins. And folks will say, well, why the variety? And I'm like, well, I do shop sales. You know, I don't have a ton of disposable income. Most of us know chicken's a protein, it doesn't have any carbs, it's rich in B vitamins. But what I do is I use a lot of the Ninja Foodie, which has an air fryer function. We'll even do it on our Ninja Grill. Yes, I love my Ninja products. Those were my Christmas presents. And I'll have it with my lunch. You know, and again, I rotate it, Redmond real salt, a couple of other seasonings. You will never, ever, ever catch me eating fake meat. Number 9 is plain nuts. Now, I want you to take really strong note that I said the word plain. Why plain? Because oftentimes our flavored nuts, we've talked about this time and time again, have a lot of ingredients added to them, even added sugar. We talked about maltodextrin before, which can increase blood sugar levels. Now, frequent nut consumption, let's talk the health-wise, has been linked to reduced risk of heart disease. Now, I do count out my nuts. I know that some folks frown on that, but I do, because let me tell you why. Most of us have nuts for a snack, and particularly in the afternoon. And we have to remember, if we're at work, most of us work on computers, or we work talking with folks, customer service, and the public. Here's the thing, it is very easy for us just to keep munching and munching and munching. So you don't want to do that. If you're going to choose nut as your snack, because I don't eat bars, I just don't like bars. Personally, I do have clients who love bars, so we talk about those, but this was about what I ate daily. You gotta measure it out. Number 10 is plain frozen steamed vegetables. I clock out at work at 5. I leave my clinic at 5. My husband actually gets our kids from school. I come home and start supper prep. And there's nothing faster to prep than plain steamed vegetables. I do get the Walmart brand. I throw them in the microwave, turn on my microwave, and then I take it out, add a tablespoon of butter to the whole bag. And then what I do is, once I serve myself, I add usually a tablespoon of olive oil on top of that. That puts me at having close to 2 cups of vegetables at my evening meal. So take that, plant-based dietitians who say keto is not full of vegetables and fiber. Ooh, burn. Number 11 is grilled, air fryer, or slow cooked pork loin, sirloin, or thighs. I just didn't want to put meat because I think that's, kind of just taking the easy way out. I also wanted to share with you how fast I prepare my meat. I do 3 to 4 ounces at night, and typically, again, it's air fried, Maybe I threw it in the slow cooker. Maybe we put it on the grill, because we keep it, you know, just really super simple in here. And again, I'm not eating 12 ounces of meat at night. It is 3 to 4 ounces. Number 12 is water. And now while water is technically not a food item, I really feel like water is so essential in the keto diet. We have to stay hydrated on this plan, or not, we're gonna have some problems. So 72 ounces or more a day, you're 16 to 24 ounces with your meal. Try to have 16 to 24 ounces when you wake up. Yeah, I mean, I know it's not a food, but I do drink a lot of water. I don't do anything fancy or crazy. Now, I know some of these foods may not sound sexy. I love though that we can get them at Walmart. I kept it real with you all, and to get you started on your plan and how I started the transition over to a keto diet, you're gonna wanna scroll in the description box. I do have a menu that you can download. And to really see my story of why I made the change and how the plant-based diet nearly killed me, you're gonna wanna click on my story, grab some Kleenex, and as always, gang, I wish you well. Mwah.